you. Can you explain about your careers and your professions and so on?
For me, what made me who I am, my father loved gardening, and he would go and gather natural bonsai in the mountains and come back and make gardens. And he loved to camp and fish. So nature for me was very important. And my father always said, even though I'm a Nisei in Canada, in Japan, they have a tradition in Japan of nature worship. And that's what my father believed, that we come out of nature, and when we die, we go back to nature. So that's what I learned since I was a boy, that love of nature and respect for nature. So when I grew up and wanted to become professional, I wanted to be a scientist, a biologist. We all need energy. Energy is what drives society today. At one time we burned trees. At one time we burned coal. At one time we burned oil. Now we know there are problems that come from that. Japan is one of the most earthquake-prone areas in the world. Why would you bring a complex technology like nuclear technology just to boil water? That's all nukes do, is they boil water to make steam, to drive turbines, and make electricity. Wait a minute now. Doesn't Japan have 10,000 onsen? You've got hot water right there. Why would you bring this complex technology into this earthquake country to boil water? This is, and a politician that says, we've got to turn on the nukes in order to keep the economy growing. What kind of crazy guy is that? That's not sustainable. It's crazy. It's stupid. You've got lots of energy. You just have to find a way of getting that energy and being able to use it. Let's talk about sustainability.
Yeah, I think that's, people has to be smarter in terms of using those kind of natural resources.
Absolutely. Japan doesn't have oil. So this has been a problem. But Japan's got lots of geothermal heat down there. So a great deal of our effort now is trying to reconnect people back to the earth, to understand. You, Mr. Company President, you say the economy is important. Yes, it's important. But can you take a breath and stop breathing for 5 minutes? You cannot do that. You cannot commit suicide by holding your breath, because air is so important. Your body will not allow you to stop breathing. We need air from the minute we leave our mother's body to the last breath we take before we die. We need air. And yet we use air as a garbage can. That's crazy. We say, no, we won't pay to put carbon or pollutants into the air. We want to do it for free. And the economy is the most important thing. Wait a minute now. Is there anything more important than air? There is not. And it's the same with water and the soil. So people have to understand we are biological creatures. As animals, we depend on clean air, clean water, clean soil, clean energy. We depend on that for our survival and well-being. The big word that we speak of today is sustainability. And people have got to be thinking beyond the corporate agenda, which is, what is a quarterly report? Every 4 months or every 3 months, corporations go, oh, are we growing or not? This is crazy. Every 3 years or 4 years, politicians, we got to have a vote, so we better do good things. But wait a minute now, what about our children? What about 20 or 30 years from now? Where are we going? Nobody's asking those questions. And I think that it's time that we began to put things in order and start thinking sustainability. Sustainability for our children and our grandchildren.